All right. Gratitude. So grateful this morning. Yeah, this is the third day of the 10 mile. 2 more days before I do this easy long one again. I don't know, it depends on the weather, how cold it is. So it's definitely gonna be, I don't know. It's funny. I'm torn between emotions this morning. It is between gratitude and mental health. Or should I say, mental wealth. It is just so amazing, the power of the mind, mind control. And a lot of times, we think just because we have a nice job, we have a nice car, we understand mind control. That's a totally different. The material and the mental wealth is totally different. And so what many of us, myself included, we hide behind things. And when you hide behind things, you judge others. Because especially with that material things, certain things can really make you delusionalized, where you just hide behind it. And a lot of time, the only time we find there's trouble, should I say, is when tragedy happens. So mind clarity is different from having the whole thing that we call material, money. It's totally different. Like for me, being able to do with my, how do I say this? Having a certain psychological ideology with your peace, it blew me away how when situation occurs to me, I have I wouldn't say ability, but I've developed the mind control on how to not make it get to me. It is amazing, like when we hear the word, especially when it comes to different sects of belief, we call it religion, God. When we look at the word Christ or Allah, all these guys, they were broke. They didn't have money, and it's okay. Because at that moment, they didn't have money. But when someone else is in that situation that Christ is in, that all these great philosophers are in, we call it poor, we judged it. And it's really amazing to me that we only pick and choose. So automatically, we're so stereotypical without even realizing. So it's like pretty much saying, oh, Jesus, yeah, he's allowed to be broke. Wow, I'm going to bow for him. Oh, Allah, yeah. Muhammad, yeah, he's a messenger. He can be broke. Oh, you mention a name in all these texts. Oh, yeah, him? Oh, yeah. I'm going to bow to him. He could be broke. But the next man that you see on the street, they have attained that same life in this modern day, just because he doesn't have that material wealth, we tend to overlook and we don't think he has anything to say. And right there, that just blows me away. So the whole idea of this, me coming out here every day, is just, it gives me time to think and debate about my books that I've read. Because that was a close one, so I don't like it. Let me get out of the street real quick. So it allows me to debate about my books, and I just look at life differently. The biscuit that I used to take serious, I don't anymore. But this is a lovely day. I think I can see the moon a little bit. The moon is still out. I'm a great fan of the moon. I watch it from the beginning to the end. I just think that's really amazing how that thing never lets you down. It is always on time, just like music, always on time. Never, ever. It comes out all the time when it's supposed to. and it disappears when it, ooh, no reception is here, and it disappears when it's supposed to. And to me, that is what I call genius. Never let you down. So today, mind control. Mind control is almost just like praying. Mind control, a lot of people just do not have it. You know, the only time we realize they don't have it is when tragedy happens. Mind control is extremely hard. It's like a repetition of praying and speaking to your psychic all the time, speaking to yourself. It can be done. It is extremely difficult. But mind control, you know, what thought comes into your heart, how to control it, can be extremely difficult, but it's possible. You know, it is possible. Learn to speak to yourself positively. You know, it is extremely hard. And don't be afraid to start over. That's what I'm just going to say. Don't be afraid to start over. When you're practicing mind control and watching what thought comes into your head, do not be afraid of starting over. The whole thing behind mind control is beautiful, and watching, thinking a certain way, amazing, but it's also extremely hard. You know, so let's think outside of the box. And today, another easy 10-mile meditative jog. Just take mind control every day to be able to get up consistently. Extremely one of the most beautiful. I wish I was disciplined like this when I was younger in college, because at that time I'm only disciplined towards something that will make me look good for others, and that was just it. That's the only thing I was disciplined about. But when I begin to take time for myself, become disciplined for me, I went the length. You know, like before, I would go to the length for things that make me look good in front of people. But now, the whole thing called spiritual connection, praying, meditation, it is a 24/7 practice. You know, it's not easy. It's not something that you can just practice one day. So I'm going to leave that. And mind control is where this is coming from today. Mind control. Like I always say, I cannot say it enough. Take a yoga class. Stretch your body. Stretch your body. Look at it. I cannot even believe it. I think I've run over 500 miles this year already. Yes, I know that. Take a yoga class. I don't take no pills. I don't have no milkshake. I don't take none of that. Take a yoga class. Breathe into the body. Take your life back. Breathe into the body. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. 10 miles done for the day. You've inspired me. Let me inspire you. One love.